Beyond a deadly canyon at an altitude of over 16,000 feet lies a glacial lake. It is a lake surrounded by peaks on all sides, which some call God's farmland because paddy grows there naturally. Hey buddy, hope you're traveling well. There are two Parvati Kunds in Uttarakhand. Both are at an altitude of over 16,000 feet and both lie very close to the Indo-Chinese border. One is at the base of Adi Kailash in the Kumaon region of Uttarakhand, and the other one, the one that we are going to journey today, is right in the middle of a military zone far from the reach of civilians. So to get here, you need permissions from three government departments: the SDM, the ITPP, that means Indo-Tibet Border Police, and the Indian Army. Me and my mentor Dinesh Unyal were fortunate enough to get the permits done, and as much as I know, this is the first time this lake is being video logged. Some of you might have already seen the Malari video, and if you haven't, please watch it because the journey to Malari along the Dauli Ganga Valley is an experience in itself. So Malari is sort of a base camp for both the Niti and the Girti Valley. So at about 20 kilometers from Malari village is the Girti Valley and its deadly canyons that we traveled virtually a couple of weeks back. Once we crossed the ITBP checkpost, we were on our own. Like, there was no one else, of course. It's a military zone and civilians weren't allowed there. So we had to get back to Malari before sundown. So, of course, for obvious reasons, we being civilians cannot stay anywhere close to the border. See, unlike Kashmir, which has the LOC, I mean the line of control between India and Pakistan, and Ladakh, which holds the LAC, line of actual control between India and China, Uttarakhand holds the actual international border. The difference between LAC, LOC and the international border is a huge subject in itself. So please let me know in the comment section if you want me to talk about them in the future. Beyond the claustrophobic Girti canyons, the mountains opened up yet again. The entire journey from Malari to Parvati Kund was less than 70 kilometers, but then the way the landscapes kept changing. Then there was yet another ITBP checkpost, and beyond that, it was a short hike to the lake. And the ITBP was kind enough to let us reach the lake with the Jawan leading the way, and he made sure we did not end up in China. Since there's a concern of national security, I couldn't give much details. Walking in between a grand landscape such as this, I wasn't proud to have accomplished something not many have done. Instead, you end up being silent and grateful to have an eye to see all this and a soul to appreciate nature for what she is. And the best part is it's all free. Maybe that is why some of us take it for granted. And then finally we reached Parvati Kund. In the beginning of this video I mentioned that the locals worship this lake, and the local Garhwali name translates to God's farmland, as paddy grows naturally here. So no one harvests it because they believe it's a work of God, and for any logical reason I have absolutely no idea how paddy grows naturally in such a lake at such an altitude of over 16,000 feet. A camera, a photographer and such a landscape. What else will happen?
Good that he was here, Dinesh bhai. Yeah. Otherwise we would have ended up in China.